Good morning and a happy Tuesday to you. You just saw it on your screen, storm alert weather day. If you're turning on your TV right now, one more time, we're not having to worry about any kind of severe storms, but we do still have these wind advisories that are in place. We have the rain across our area potentially impacting your morning time commute, but for the most part, we do need this rain. It's beneficial. So when we talk about these wind advisories, strong wind is going to end from west to east today. So these are your expiration times for the advisories and warnings. Our western communities, so Cumberland Plateau down to northeast Alabama, this expires at 7 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Central time. Our Georgia communities, your wind advisory expires at 1 p.m. today. Far east, that's going to be Polk County over to Cherokee County, Clay County in North Carolina. This high wind warning as well, that expires at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Of course, something may be able to end a little bit sooner as those wind gusts die down, but I wanted to kind of give you that update from west to east of what that looks like. We also still have for our eastern communities that red flag warning that's in place until 7 a.m. The rain's going to help diminish that, even though the winds will still be strong, but it took longer for that rain, of course, to get to our eastern communities. Red flag warning is in place because any fires that develop with that gusty wind can spread really rapidly. And speaking of fires, we can go ahead and look. This is the Whitwell Mountain fire that's still showing up on the map with that red dot. But of course, the rain again that we're getting is very beneficial with our drought conditions, beneficial for our firefighters as well. Continue to be careful even after this rain event ends. We're still going to be in a drought and behind in rainfall. So this is just kind of our starting point with that. And you can see this pushing across our area from west to east, that light rainfall happening, continuing to see those bursts of heavier downpours in Jackson County, even into portions of Marion County at this time. A lot of the area generally has that light rainfall. Here's the big picture. We're getting this rain as this warm front is lifting across our area. Still to the west is the cold front. So squeezed in between, kind of in this triangle region, that's where that rain is pushing through. Once it gets past that cold front, we're going to see things clearing out and ending, but cooler air moves back into our area. So do expect the temperatures tomorrow through Thanksgiving to be a little bit cooler. So as we look at Futurecast at 9:30 in the morning, we still have that rain ongoing. So I do expect those wet roads really kind of throughout your morning time commute, whether it's early or a little bit later. Let's take you to midday. By about noon, so 11 a.m. Central time, we're seeing that initial clearing for our far western communities. Rain's going to end in Chattanooga between about noon and 1 p.m. And I think 3 p.m. is a good cutoff time for most of our area being done with the rain. Still some showers though for our far eastern communities. In fact, a little bit of residual activity there until the early evening. Now, once we get past that, as we look ahead to Wednesday, you'll notice those lines from the northwest. That's the cooler air. Starting off the day on Wednesday with those mostly cloudy skies, getting a few breaks in the clouds though as we head into Wednesday afternoon. Just about a 10% chance for a stray sprinkler light shower on Wednesday. And then Thursday for Thanksgiving really is looking fantastic. Expect it to be cooler. It's going to be cold in the morning on Thanksgiving in the 30s, but at least you're going to get that sunshine as well. So how much rainfall in total from this event? The totals have gone down a little bit. We're looking about a ½ inch to 1.5 inches across our area, but a lot of spots are going to be in that ½ inch to inch range at this point. So expect the rainy conditions this morning, particularly also the wind as well. 66 for your high temperature today. Tonight, 47, mostly cloudy and cool. That wind shifts out of the northwest. And then tomorrow, 54 morning time clouds, but some afternoon sunshine. That northwest breeze at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So again, keeping it in alert mode, we still have those advisories in place. Of course, we have the rain this time of year when it's the fall season. All those leaves are falling down. Some of your neighborhoods, the driveways are going to be a little bit slick. The main roads, obviously better with that, not quite as much tree coverage, but back roads, certainly be careful of that too.